Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to talk about this news that came on the internet about this story about some face masks from China that were intended for France and they were hijacked by the US at the last minute. So let's look a little bit more about the details of this story and the basic details are quite simple. They were ordered, these masks, they were ordered by France, apparently by some of the regions of France, not by the government itself. And they were bought at last minute by the United States as they were waiting to be loaded into cargo planes. And this was reported by French officials. So what happens is people might be guessing how can this happen? Well, this is very simple. They paid more for them and they paid in cash. Well, this part is a little bit confusing for me, to be honest. This part about cash, I don't know how else can you pay for something if it is not in cash. But anyway, money is money, and they offered three or four times the amount. So it was that how they secured these masks, and you can read the details of this article or of this story. I will put a link on the description box below, so you can read the article in more detail if you're interested in this. But I'm at this moment. I want to talk about the implications of things like this because we are experiencing this difficult situation for everyone, not just in the personal level but in the state level. And we have seen a few stories, for example, coming from Italy. I think it was from the one of the islands of Italy, where the people went to buy some groceries and they didn't have money to pay for it because they were locked down, so they couldn't work, so they didn't have money to pay for the groceries, but they were hungry nonetheless, and they were going to the supermarket and they took the food and then they left the store without paying, saying that it was something that they couldn't avoid because they didn't have money but they needed to eat. So this is not just like a personal story with probably very negative outcome because there are different factors here. For example, in the case of these masks, we see that someone needs these masks in France, so that's why they were ordered. And the people that will need them can be from the public, someone who is working in medical assistance to someone who is sick. It could be a doctor, a nurse, or just someone who works in the hospital, cleaning the hospital. So these people need personal protective equipment, and that's why they were ordering these masks. And basically, what happened was that someone else needed this mask, and they entered into a bargain where they offer the seller more money for the same item. And some people will argue about the moral implications of this because if we were thinking about humanity as a whole, we will think, well, this mask will get to someone who will need them, and it shouldn't matter who is specifically receives them. But in reality, we see that this is not the case. We don't see that there is a thought about humanity as a whole, and we tend to think in a more selfish way, and it doesn't matter if our neighbor will die because they don't have this protective equipment, as long as the people that depends on me will survive. So in the case of the government of the United States, they take advantage of this action, which it is kind of difficult to assess what is the right and what is the wrong. Some people might blame the seller, for example, in this case, the Chinese company who are selling this mask. Probably if they had the moral to stop this transaction from happening, if they were saying, well, we already have an order, it is fulfilled and it will be delivered, so we don't need to enter into this discussion about the price. We will deliver the masks to France because they bought them from us, and if you want to put another order, we will put you in the next shipment. So this will be probably the best solution to a situation like this. Instead of asking who was wrong or who was right, the most logical solution for this is usually the most simple, which is just keeping your word. If you sell something for a price, sell it, and that's it. Because then you start entering in all kinds of discussions about whether it's right or wrong to offer more money for an item that is priced, that is more valuable than the mere economical value of the item itself, because it will save lives. So, which lives are more valuable? The lives of the people in France or the lives of the people in the United States? So, it is impossible to answer these kind of questions, and that's why I think that it is always better to do the right thing, because the right thing will be always the best solution for everyone, in my opinion. So let me know what you think about this, and you can tell me or write your opinion in the comment section below. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel and activating the notification bell. If you're interested in this story, please share this video with someone that you think will enjoy this video. And so that's it for now, guys. So thank you for watching.